Oh, I just jumped from photo mode to video mode. It made me jump. I hope this lighting's going to be okay. It keeps going in and out, the sun. So I'm coming on to say a couple of things, really. One is there's a couple of reactions I want to do. I don't know whether I want to do them actually as reactions to the video as it's playing, or whether I just want to talk without the video being there and let you watch at your leisure. I'm not quite sure yet, but one is to Hungry Fat Chick in particular, because you know that I like Candy. I know she's got a dark part to her and everything, but on the whole, I do like her, and I think she's a genuinely nice person who got lost somewhere along the way. So I'm going to react to her. The other thing is all this nonsense with, it doesn't bother me so much now, but let me tell you it did. What was going on with Jessica Massacre and her gang, her mobsters who are now fighting among themselves, because that's their little mindset, that's their collective little lizard brain kicking in and wanting to start trouble where there really isn't any. They're the sort of women who in the last century would have been falling out of public houses and bawdy houses and on the streets and arguing with women as they went past. Give us $1, give us £1, buy us a drink. That sort of woman. You know the sort of woman. So, why was it, again last night, that Chantal brought me up? There's no reason for her to, is there? Like she keeps telling us what happened yesterday is gone, so just leave it. But she doesn't believe in that, does she? She only believes in it when it suits her, when it suits her to privatise videos so that Salah's family can't see them. But they're still freely available because you made them freely available on a public platform with all the infamous antics. You see, you built your channel on infamy. You were more infamous than you were famous. You were more notorious than you were virtuous, Chantal. In fact, there was no virtue to be had. So don't be squawking now because you found a man, a Muslim man, who accepts you in your entirety, because you constantly keep saying you've changed and you constantly keep proving that you haven't. Your meal alone in your last video, how sad was that? You just sitting there doing another mukbang for the feeders. For the feeders and the sofa kings of this world and the eggy toast willy rots of this world. So, and why did Jessica Massacre specifically target me? Well, an easy target, older woman, I can get at her. Because her videos, there's not going to be a lot of people coming after me because she's a small channel. She doesn't have as big a mouth as me. Mind you, I could talk rings around you. You know that. No, I was going to say something unkind then, but I won't. So she came after me for those reasons, and also because the drama with Foodie Beauty is dying down and she needs something desperately for her channel because she has very little content of her own. She's talking about how long she's been in Gore World, and I haven't been around very long. I've been on this earth a lot longer than you, Jessica Messica. And my life has been a lot more interesting than yours. I've stayed on the right path. I've strayed onto the wrong path on occasion, but nothing like you've done. And I've helped people recover from certain addictions, problems that they've had through the work I did and still do. You do nothing with your time. You probably lays in bed most of the morning, roll out of bed, click the camera on, or maybe you wash your face first and brush a tuss or two, and click your camera on, and then you start rolling about nothing. Nothing. You've got nothing except Chantal and the people you pick on, like me. Do you know those 3 days you had me on your videos, I believe, or 3 days that I know of? There was one night when my phone was going constantly. I have to keep it on, my phone, because of my brother, who's very ill. Not that you care about that. So my phone has to stay on. And there were messages coming through nearly all night, at least till the early hours of the morning, about what had been going on, what had been said about me, screenshots that they'd done. I'm not interested in you, but it seems to me that people feel that I should be. Not quite sure why. But you're a pest, you're a menace, and you should be reported to YouTube. Maybe you have been, I don't know. You could have been the final push to me on Tuesday that sent me over the edge. Do you know that? I was contending with my own pain and certain problems here. I was looking after my brother. Waiting for surgery myself. And you and your mobsters went after me, saying I had Alzheimer's. Really? Well, if I do, then I'm pretty much coherent, articulate, and there, far more so than you. So what's your problem? Somebody else saying I sent those emails to myself. That isn't even worth answering. It isn't even worth answering or getting angry about anymore. You are filth. And the people you surround yourself who came to attack me are also filth. You did it for no reason. And yes, I'm vulnerable at the moment. I admitted in a community post how vulnerable I was. You probably saw that. Wouldn't you love it to be the centre of attention if somebody topped themselves because of your actions? Wouldn't you just love it? You'd be boasting to Allah then, wouldn't you? Your married man who you can't wait to get to see in Kuwait. Why is that? You're only interested in him because Chantal is with Salah. You were only interested in Nada because DD was with Nada. you were interested in Roman because Chantal had Roman as a friend. You were interested in S-Jam for the same reason. What sort of a person are you that you're concentrating on things like this when you should be concentrating on trying to get custody of your children, trying to get sober and off whatever substances you're on and get custody of your children? You've all been going after Rocky, I believe, because she had the audacity, the nerve to say you were wrong in what you were doing to me. Rocky's a good person. She's a good person. Worth 100 of you, Jessica Messica. Well, more than that, really, because you're minus. You don't even have a 1 going for you, let alone a 10. You're a minus. Anyhow, to those people, and I believe there's more decent people on YouTube than you give credit for, Chantal and Jessica. They see you. They see you. So I would ask, I don't normally ask people to subscribe to me, but I would appreciate it if you decent people and pleasant people did subscribe. Get the channel growing a bit more. We've got a lovely little community now, and no drama in the community except when the trials come in, which unfortunately, it happens. But I would appreciate you subscribing to me and watching some of my videos, and hopefully in the future there'll be more variety and it's not all going to be centred on Chantal or Ward as it is now, because it's all a nonsense. Oh, that's what I forgot as well. Jessica Messica, you also inserted yourself between Breezy and garlic bread. What are you? You're a home wrecker. One of those great big balls that come bashing into people's houses. Great big ball that makes rubble wherever you go. Jessica Rubble. There's a name for you. Jessica Rubble. I'll be back later, everybody.